Namaste and crystal blessings to my earthly, celestial, and elemental soul tribe in this realm and beyond. Nikki from Nikki Anita Cosmic Creative, back by the creek. It's a wonderful sunny day. The weather has been quite stormy and rainy this past week, so I'm really missing sitting by this beautiful little fairy spot that I do my reading by the creek. And yes, it's good to be back. And so I'd like to wish you all a blessed 911. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like to hear that. It is, as we know what happened. Okay, just as the turn of the century in 2001. 911. You see, 911 is also a distress call number in the US. So it has been only in the US so far before that event. So people don't like to hear that because it's a distress call. It's something emergency, something not unpleasant, when you need to use that number. But we must know 911 is a powerful configuration, powerful numerologically, in astrology. I mean, you can read about the angel numbers and about 911. It is so enlightening. It is spiritual. It's about us awakening a lot of positive attributes, but it's been hijacked. Okay, can you imagine, just at the turn of the millennia, after 2000, this thing happened, and now the whole world, okay, is affected by that number in a very unpleasant way when they hear 911. So this is the hijack of our psyche. Okay, here I've been telling you in my videos, it's very important who owns your mind. We all have been programmed, or still getting programmed by the system. It's time to take our mind back, so to speak. Like my last card, third eye vision, reclaim your mind, which is very important. So 911 today is supposed to be rejoiced, it's supposed to be celebrated for doing spiritual work, to get our intentions put in, and divination. But the whole world is, when they hear that configuration, that number, 911, and when you add 911, it is 11, another powerful number. 11, okay, it's a master number. So I would like to give 3 readings today from 3 different cards. One from our plant being, from the Herbiary, and the crystal deck, and also from the sacred spirit. Okay, we need to rewrite whatever that has been programmed. We have to reprogram all that we have been programmed for years. The day we came and landed in this realm, as an infant, making our first cry, the programming sets in. So we have to rewrite our reality, rewrite our mind, our thinking, because it has been hijacked on purpose. Okay, because they know how powerful we are. So we have to reclaim our sovereignty, our divinity back. First is to reclaim your mind. Okay, the programming is everywhere when we see, we listen, and there's a lot of layers, a lot of editing going on, a lot of subliminal. We must be very, very mindful. And so let's connect to our higher selves, our elements and elementals, and the source energy. Only the organic, beautiful frequencies for our higher good. Okay, we must also be very mindful who we're connecting to, who's tapping into our wavelength. So it's always from this space. Okay, it has to come from this space. Anything lower than that cannot tap into us when we come from the heart chakra, the heart space. So the first card I will do is from our plant being, from this beautiful herbiary that I did a very brief flip through the other day. So we'll see what the plants or the herbs, how Mother Nature is talking to us, and see where we can put our intention and heal ourselves with her beautiful creation. They said keep yourself grounded, even if you're under a forced confinement by the system. Create your sacred space. Oops. That was a flip card. Okay, we have Daisy. See what Daisy tells us. Okay, we pick a card each and then I'll do the reading. Okay, direct from the book. Not intuitively yet. So we have Daisy here. And let's see what our crystal beings. So like I was saying, you know, for those who are confined now, who cannot go out to nature, create your sacred space, okay? Create your own space at home, wherever you can find, declutter and start arranging to the way you like it, in certain colors, whatever that brings you joy, okay? That whatever that brings a warmth here, right? That's very important for us to create our little magic. So this is our crystal being. Yup. Okay. Peridot. Teach. Heart chakra. That's flipped. I got Peridot too a few times. So we have Peridot. Because some like to pronounce it Peridot without a T. You can also pronounce it with a T. Peridot. And this native spirit. Okay, we'll connect to our higher selves, to connect to the great spirit around us. Tap to for all the highest good. Like the mantra goes, I would like to see the highest possible outcome. Okay, when we connect this through our heart chakra, it's only for our highest good, and the highest good for all. Oh, wounded healer. Okay, we have Daisy. And where's my sniffle buster? Sniffles. We have Daisy, we have Peridot, and we have the wounded healer. Called 911 Divination. Let's see where we can find Daisy. In our beautiful herbiary. It's so magical, this book that Maia told. Daisy, Daisy, where are you? Oh, where's the table of contents? Oh, here it is. Daisy, oh, second card here. Daisy says, be yourself. Okay, it's number 20. Okay, Daisy comes from a huge family, all right? Her sisters, Daisy's sisters, are chamomile, echinacea, boneset, elecampane, I hope I pronounced it right, feverview, and milk thistle, to name just a few, are among our greatest healers. Luckily, Daisy learned early on that the best way to distinguish herself was simply to be herself. So, despite her tomboy appearance, I like the way Maya puts her word here, on this book. So, despite her tomboy appearance, with white petals often teddy and rumpled, and a status as the most common of medicines, she'll heal a bruise and quiet inflammation, but nothing like her cousin Arnica Montana. She's a favorite guest. She persistently finds her way into our homes and gardens to remind us over and over again that loving ourselves as we are is the very best medicine. Okay? So Daisy is reminding us that loving ourselves as we are is the very best medicine. Be kind to yourself. Okay, there's a little ritual in this book. If you're prone to perfectionism or wanting to be in some way special, more beautiful, more magical, smarter, or the best cook, it's hard to realize that you're already wonderful just the way you are. Aren't we all? Daisy can help. This is her specialty. Okay? Here's your ritual. Find a photo of yourself from when you were young. Why use a photo of yourself as a kid? Because it's human nature to have greater empathy for children than for adults. Use this evolutionary idiosyncrasy to your advantage as you work to develop empathy for yourself. It's easy to think kind thoughts, which is what you're going to do. When you see the child you once were, who could be mean to that little one? Can you? See, this is why it's very important for us to do the inner child healing. Okay, we all went through some kind of trauma, some kind of experience that's unpleasant as a child that can be carried forward as we are as an adult. So it's very important to go back to that space and heal that inner child. After you've chosen a cute photo of a kid, of kid you, decorated with daisies, you can cut out photos of daisies and collage them onto the photo or use a marker and hand draw them. Get creative because this photo is becoming a shrine to you. I hope I can find, been traveling and shifting places and all that. My pictures are all over. I hope I can find one and start doing this beautiful collage with daisies and make it magical and go back to that space and connect to our inner child. It's so beautiful. So whenever you feel like you're not enough, not good enough, rich enough, pretty enough, smart enough, pull out your photo, absorb Daisy's easy self-acceptance, and shine it into your heart. How beautiful is that? So the reflection. Move toward your truth. Do you compare yourself to those around you? Questioning your looks, intelligence, ambition, or wealth? When you're in competition with others, you're moving away from your truth and towards some artificial version of success. If no one were looking, who would you be? I'll be unicorn or Pegasus or a fairy, anything that's magical, that I'll be. And I still am, I think, that I escaped to that reality of me. So get specific. How would you wear your hair? What would you eat? Where would you sleep? Dive deep into Daisy medicine and unearth your true self. Oh, this is so beautiful. Message for us today. And this is by Brené Brown, The Gifts of Imperfection. Authenticity is the daily practice of letting go of who we think we are supposed to be and embracing who we are. So we all can connect to Daisy and hope we can make our little photo collage from, a picture of us as we were a child and start decorating them. Well, here it only says Daisy. I mean, you can be creative and create whatever magical. So when we look at it and we tap into that frequency when we were a child, heal it and, create magic and live like a child. We need the child children vibration. Okay, that inner child thing, never lose that childlike. Don't be childish, but childlike manner that we were, and we still can live up to that. Like how I get so excited, still at 49, every time I, look at a rainbow, butterflies, little things in life. I am still, suddenly I become a child and I go like, okay, I hope I didn't, think out, speak out loud, or, in the crowd, I can, yeah, get lost to this little magic of life. So this is Daisy for us, a beautiful message. And let's see what Peridot teach our heart chakra. Okay, it is no coincidence that you are being drawn to the Peridot crystal. Peridot is a beautiful green color and associated with the heart chakra. It is also associated with relationships and healing. You are a natural teacher, and you are now being encouraged to use your natural healing abilities, compassionate energy, and love to help nurture and teach others. Being a teacher doesn't necessarily mean working in school environment. Teachers come in many different forms. Perhaps you're already teaching your friends and family about how to handle different situations, or you may be a lecturer, an adult educator, or child carer. Whatever form of teaching you engage in, know that your spirit guides and angels are supporting you with this. Your words are very powerful. You have the ability to connect with people from all walks of life and can provide important information to those who need it. You may even be teaching unknowingly through your writing, through the words you speak, through your own positive energy, or even by leading by example. Part of your life's purpose is to heal and teach others. Share your knowledge where you can. Also heal and teach and share that beautiful vibration that we have. Okay? Another beautiful message from our crystal being. And from our native spirit, we have the Wounded Healer. Okay, that is the last card in this deck. Card meaning for Wounded Healer. It's a beautiful card. Healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, okay? You are a teacher, you are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you're not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. Your native spirit wants you to know. The Wounded Healer is a tradition in native cultures that asserts that some of the greatest healers are those who have gone through hardship and survived, or who have been wounded and healed. It's believed that these individuals can provide great solace and can instigate profound healing for others. You may have been wounded in your life, and you may have gone through challenging times, but the roots go deepest when the wind blows strongest. You are a healer in the most profound sense of the word. Healing energy is surging through you. Whatever in your life needs healing is best addressed on the inner realms. Your strength lies in the difficulties that you've overcome. The journey. List each of your wounds or challenges from the past. Then next to each one, write down what came out of that situation that was of benefit. Additionally, repeat again and again, I am a healer and I am healed. So be it. Okay? So Daisy is reminding us to go back to our inner child, to tap into that frequency and heal us and feel that magic and that wonders that we've experienced, whether it's traumatic or joyful. We can go back there and create that magic again, says Daisy. And Peridot actually told us, to be the teacher, to share what we know, what we've been sharing, unknowingly. whether through, like I said, whether it's your writing or your cooking, your artwork, because it's from the heart space, the heart chakra. Okay, how we have connected, how we've become teachers to others, just being ourselves. Okay, and this beautiful uh, wounded healer is telling us to go and look at our past, write down. If we've never done journal, we don't need to have a book. Any time that we come to a divination like that, we can write down. If it says write down, all those wounds that we've experienced, no matter how painful it is, write it down, and we can and write down next to it or underneath that and see like how we have overcome it. Okay, how we overcame, what have we applied to that experience, how long it took. So it is good to write down, and rather than just being stuck here as a memory, it's good to write it down and then heal it. Okay, and then you can repeat this mantra, and I am a healer and I am healed, so be it. Okay, I am a healer, I am healed, so be it. So these beautiful 3 readings we got today. So even here for that teacher, to teach, Peridot is telling that you have your natural healing abilities, compassionate energy, and to help others, nurture, and and to teach. So we can find connection with all these 3 cards. Okay, if you don't have Peridot, it's okay. You can look at the pictures of it. Now we have internet, so many different pictures. You can download it, and when you go through meditation, you can look and absorb those energies, those frequencies of Peridot. Okay, and daisies, same thing. If you can't find daisies in your garden or anywhere else, like the book says, cut out pictures or find something. If you can't find daisies, other flowers or magical, anything that brings you joy, you can add up to that photo of your little child. And the wounded healer. Always repeat that, and when we go through meditation, always say that, I am healed, and so be it. It's the present moment. We are healed. So I hope 911, brought us a very, very high vibrational energy. Nothing to be afraid of. Okay, do not fear. As we know, fear stands for false experience appearing real. Okay, it is not real. Fear is being programmed into us. We were not born in fear. So, blessed 911, stay positive, stay blessed. Wishing you all the highest vibration of love as always. Thank you for joining with me, and thank you for watching. In Lakesh. Namaste.